Hello world. Okay.
Yeah, the scale, like the scale. I'm serious. Like when I got married in 1998, like there wasn't a Google Maps or whatever, so I scanned through the whole like area of Pensacola where the church was, where the hotels were, and where the reception was, and totally.
And the whole world knows.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm proud of my cartography skills.
That is so funny. Hi. Hi. So you guys look at the sky.
I know.
Oh, wow.
This is not what I imagined.
No?
Because I've been watching you during the pandemic. I take classes, and it looked like it was right up to the edge. Like this was the only backyard. I didn't know
like there
that
was
this
no
was
more
all
yard.
So it was like, how did she get that?
And
I just couldn't see it.
here you are. Here you are on the porch. It's in quite the auspicious time, I would say. With the new moon. Oh, hello, Patootie. Anybody allergic to cats? There's Patootie. This is Queen Patootie, Her Royalty and Highness. Hi, my love. She's part of the porch. The porch comes with the cat. So yeah, what an auspicious time. Because the Sagittarius new moon with the solar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse as well. That new moon sun pair is conjunct to the south node in Sagittarius, which is even so more fascinating because of how that south node connection to the sun and the moon affects what's happening with the new moon.
Is the solar eclipse today?
Yes. So, it's quite the event that can mark a big change if you allow that change to be there. It is in fact, the most unimaginable opening. Sagittarian energy is very philosophical. It likes to ask. It likes to ask the why. Why are we here? What's the purpose of life? It likes to ask the big questions, and it wants to find all the answers that are not always available. But the point is that the parts that you're shedding, right? The shadow energy of Sagittarius is, blindly believing into something that is actually not true, right? Whether it's dogmatism or conditioning. Rachel and I have been talking about conditioning a lot lately, right? Whether it's cultural, that stuckness, in the interpretation that seems to be suited for the ego, is the opportunity that we can let go of. So having an idea of what this looks like, being part of it for a very long time, and then showing up with something completely different, in reality, which is the beauty of the open mind, right? You can go anywhere. It's a big energy, you guys. Mary's like, what the fuck?
I'm just thinking of my journal entry from last night, and it's so fitting because of that whole thing that you just said with like letting go of dogmatic things and conditioning.
Yeah.
I just wrote about I'm ready to just let it all go.
Yeah.
Like, I literally wrote that last night.
That's great. And what's interesting is sometimes we really want to, but we can't.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, like we are so, again, back to conditioning. We're so conditioned, like it was beaten, into us that being kind means this, right? And there's no variation. And it's tough when you don't know, like if you know that you're working on something and you're like already have a certain, awareness. But if you don't know, it's like, here I am, completely blindsided. Yeah, it's fascinating. All of this is super fascinating to think about. Should we do some yoga? Because we can go on for a little bit now. She's gonna say something and he's gonna say something. Anyway, any immediate question? I don't know what to tell you about this porch. There's really not a lot I can say, as in maybe in the essence of the energy, stepping into something that is completely unimaginable for me, considering where I come from and how my life went. Like the fact that I am here sitting with you on the back of my house in Florida with this. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So let's do some weird yoga. For those of you who are following with us, if there is anywhere, because everybody left because they're like, there's no yoga. The playlist is called 12-4 Sagittarius, and you guys start in nice seated. So either cross-legged or on your knees would be fine too, but in a little bit of a more of an active state, right? So if I needed you to settle down, I will put you to child's pose. That's not what I want. So seated it is. A little bit of a lift through the heart. Take a moment. The playlist 12-4-21 Sagittarius, and it starts now. Excellent. So awareness into your why. Why do you come here? Why do you come to your mat? Why? In a very essence of Sagittarian energy, ask yourselves why. Why do you need yoga? Why do you like yoga? Why do you yoga? And then just follow where it leads you. Big breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top, sip in a little more. Open mouth, let it go. Nice. In through your nose, fill in all the way to the crown of the head. Hold it at the top, sip in a little more. Open mouth, let it go. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders up and back. Begin to breathe in, your Ujjayi breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Through your nose. Arms reach up over your head. If your eyes are closed, just open them and look, upper left-ish. And then maybe you will see some clouds or some sky. Maybe there's a window even for you to wherever you are. Reach, reach, reach off to your right. Just a little bit of a side bend, lengthening. Give yourself a space through the center. Reach. What are the possibilities off to your left? Can you imagine something unimaginable through yoga? Back through the center. Reach, release the hands, roll the wrists slowly. Reach, look for space across the chest. Reach long with the arms. Activate through the fingertips. Tabletop, slowly come forward. Hands connect to the mat. Digging in with the fingertips, always good. Shoulders over the wrists. Take a moment, begin shifting forward, backwards, sideways. Explore. Can you explore? While you're witnessing and noticing how your body feels, you're also exploring at the same time. When you pause in a shape that something is pressing somewhere, can you feel, the conversation that your body is having with you? Where's the length? Where does it need to be added? Where does it need to be strengthened? Even tabletop, please. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Pull the belly in and up, crown of the head reaches forward. Take your right foot back, extend it, flex the foot, press through the heel. Don't lift your foot too high, keep the hip close, square to the mat. Engage through the heel, take your left arm, reach forward. And then find the balance. Reaching both forward and backwards, belly pulling in, low back, safe, stable. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Take your left arm off to your left, take your right foot off to your right. Pull them. Everything is nice and even. It's like you're a little table, you're just a little crooked. Back, front and back, and release. And then find a wiggle, find a little shake. Maybe a little hips, maybe back to cat-cow. How do you reset? How do you reorganize? How do you recollect? Neutral, tabletop. Breath in and out. Press the hands firmly into the mat, lift. Left heel extends back, flex the foot. Hold, hold, hold. Find your hip height, find your belly. Low back supported. Right arm reaches forward. Rebalance. Notice, what does the left hand needs to do? What does the back shin need to do? Fingertips reaching forward. Active foot reaching back. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Nice, Shelly. Right arm off to your right. Left foot off to your left. Push into your hand. Push into the knee. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe. Chest lifting. Crown of the head. Keep it together. And back and front. Whew. And release. Who came up with this class? Come on, you guys. Little shimmy, little shake. Again, cat-cow, sideways, backwards, however you want to do it. A little bit of a fire, right? What can we do with what we're doing? Who knows? Tuck the toes, lift the hips back. Downward facing dog. Just movement. Find some movement. Don't be afraid of movement at all. Not today. Movement generally takes you somewhere where you can see something. A little bit of a stillness, if you would. Tippy toes, bend your knees, look where you're going, walk, step, float. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up, arms reach up over your head, interlace your hands, palms up, lift, off to your right. Reach, 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 up, back, off to your left. Reach, 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 forward fold, empty your breath. Half lift, lengthen. Plant your hands, chaturanga, step right back into mid-plank. Inhale, pull your heart through. Hand, press it down, point finger, hips go back, downward facing. Tippy toes, knees bent, look where you're going. Walk, step, float. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold, find your rhythm. All the way up, arms reach up. Hands to heart, bring it in. Inhale, arms reach. Hinging all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Plant your hands, chaturanga. Heart comes through. Inhale, reach, crown of the head active. Hips go back, downward facing. Right leg lifts, up and back. Step your right foot all the way in, arms rise, high crescent lunge. Inhale. We're going right back down. Exhale, left arm plants, right arm. Next inhale, up, inhale. And an exhale. Three-legged plank. Slowly press into the mat and push your foot backwards. Hold. Side plank off to your right, open. Exhale brings you back to plank. Forward, elbows in, lower, halfway down. Inhale, heart comes through, find the hand connection. Hips go back, downward facing. Left leg lifts, up and back. Step your left foot all the way in. Arms rise, high crescent, find your feet, find your core, right back down, exhale. Right arm plants, left arm up. On your inhale, find your hips, find your belly. Exhale, left hand goes back down. Plant your hands, three-legged plank. Keep your hips low, keep your shoulders forward. Side plank off to your left. Open, lift. And then back down, 2 planks, square your body. Forward elbows in, lower, halfway down. Inhale, pull through. Hips go back, downward facing dog. Breath in through your nose. Open mouth, release. In through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Right leg lifts, beautiful you guys. Step your right foot all the way in, back heel down, warrior 2 to rise. So that was a quick entry, but here we are to stay just for a moment. So find the depth through your legs. Right, the right knee pressing a little bit of an off to your right. Find your extension through your arms, really reach. Knife edge of your left foot energetically pulling down. Yes, beautiful. So we get into a movement from here. Breath in and out. Reverse, up and over. Arms go down, frame the foot. Right leg goes long, three-legged dog. Slowly push through that heel. Step your right foot all the way in again. Back heel down, open hip, take your time, warrior 2. Yeah, straighten your front leg. Up and over, reverse triangle. Arms go to a T. Keep a breath cycle. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, Utkatasana. In through your nose. Out. One more. Right knee bends. Look down. Reverse all the way back. Deep bend in the front knee. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Right leg goes long. Three-legged dog. Hip close. Active foot. Step your right foot all the way in. Back heel down. Open the hip. Warrior 2. Nice. Up and over. Reverse. To extended side angle. Again, keeping the depth through your legs. You started in warrior 2. In a kind of stationary place. Can you lift up? Can you stay here? Tighten up your left quad. Again, find the back edge of the back foot. Yes. Right arm, wherever it is, hovers, extended forward or sideways or one way or another. Yes. And then squeeze your left quad more to help offset the weight. Back to warrior 2. Enough for me. Up and over. Arms go down, frame the foot. Plank is next. Knees are not, lower, halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale, back. In through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Again, in through your nose. Open mouth. Release. Left leg lifts, up and back. Step your left foot all the way in. Take your time, back heel down. Open hip, coming up, warrior 2. Yeah, take a moment, again, settle in. Notice that we are doing all kinds of things. We're slowing down, then we're flowing, then we were doing like a tough hold and a little bit of a strength, right? It's very Sagittarian, very all over the place, open-minded. Strong warrior 2, depth through your legs. Up and over, reverse. Reach, reach, reach. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg goes long, slowly, three-legged dog, lengthen. Step your left foot all the way in again. Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, up and over, reverse triangle, reach. Arms go to a T. Reach, 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 micro bend, front knee, coming down, sideways, Utkatasana. Keep a breath, lift, lengthen through the crown of the head. Look down, left knee bends, up and over, reverse. Deep bend in the front knee again. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg goes long, three-legged dog. Step it all the way in, back heel down, efficiently, warrior 2, coming up. Breath, up and over, reverse. Extended side angle. Find your shape, find your legs, find your quad, find the outer edge of your back foot. Reach with the crown of the head in the direction of the hand, diagonally from your body. And breathe. Left leg, left hand hovers somewhere. This song is called Blood Flow, by the way, and it's like so appropriate for what we're doing right now. Hold it. Find your back leg. Find it. No, not done yet. Breathe. Breathe. If I can do it, you can do it. Breathe. That's it. Enough. Warrior 2. Up and over. Reverse. Oh. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Step your left foot back to plank. Lower. Halfway down. Inhale. Up dog. Hips go back. Downward facing. Let's take a moment. Come down to your knees. Whew. It's a little harder than I thought, right? But notice how it's just interesting. It's not fluid, but it's not slow. It's just kind of like all over the place. You're not sweating quite enough for Keith's taste, but it's also, I don't know, cold. It is cold. Whew. You know, it is what it is, and it's just not going to be different. So we may as well enjoy what we have, you know?
Love what is.
Yes. Or not even that. Like sometimes you can't quite love it, but you can still have an acceptance. You know, you can be like, this particular moment sucks, but you know, sometimes it's really hard. But we're shedding, you guys. We are shedding collectively and individually. It's, you know, we're talking about it. Oh my God, like we're talking about it. All right. Should we do some handstands, right? Yeah. Get some new lights. Let's go downward facing dog. And then again, take the opportunity to witness yourself in this moment in this particular shape. Tune into the body. Notice how this downward facing dog, the 7 millionth one that you have done, feels different than all the other ones. Let it be different. Let it be unique, like a fingertip. Like you. Every single one of you. Sagittarius, the philosopher. Breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Again, in. Open mouth, release. Right leg left, inhale, up and back. Step your right foot all the way in. High crescent lunge, inhale. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left arm plants, right arm opens up. Yeah, coming back down, three-legged plank, extend right foot, side plank, off to your right, open. Left, breathe. Slowly right hand finds its way back down, right foot steps in between your hands. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms rise, high crescent. Airplane arms and torso, lean in, prepare for takeoff, and takeoff it is, warrior 3. Yeah, find it first, take a moment, arrive, let it breathe, feel it in. One more breath, standing splits or standing forward fold. Plant your hands, take a hop, close your eyes, it's dark anyway. Right, a tiny little hop. Oh my goodness, look at you all hopping. Take it easy. Right, look how open-minded you are. Very nice. Standing forward fold, it is. That's where we meet. Half lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And it wouldn't be a flow without Utkatasana. Chair pose. It's really hard to skip this one, right? If you are doing like a unique, if you want your yoga to be as unique and like real as possible, you gotta throw a chair pose in there, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Alright, one more breath. Forward fold, let it go. Half lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step or float. Up dog, in. Down dog, hips back. Breath in through your nose. Open mouth. Let it go. Nice. One more. In through your nose. Open mouth. Let it go. Left leg lift. Up and back long. Step your left foot all the way in. Arms rise. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Take your time. Arms go down precisely. Right arm plants. Left arm inhales. Belly in. Left hand back down. Plant your hands. Left heel picks up. Presses back. Three-legged plank. Hold. Hold it in. Open up to your left. Left arm up. Push. Lift. Breathe. Keep where it is. Left hand down. Left knee into the chest. Step it all the way in. Square your hips. Press into the feet. High crescent lunge. Airplane more than torso. You lean in. You prepare. And you take off. Warrior 3. Nice. And again, feel this one. Feel all the possibilities that it allows you to have or even consider. Standing splits, forward fold. The option is yours. Take a hop or 2 or 3 or hang. Padahastasana. Also always there. Nice. Forward fold is where we meet. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Signature is really the word I was looking for. Signature yoga flow. Utkatasana, chair pose. You know, you gotta love a good chair pose. You really do. I used to hate chair pose. You guys still hate chair pose? Mayor, you don't hate chair pose, do you? No. Maya? No. Keith? Yes. Diane? No. Rachel?
I don't hate it.
Shelley?
It's okay. I don't love it, but I don't
Oh, ever so diplomatic. It's okay. Forward fold. I love it. Half lift. Flat back. Plant your hands. Step or float. Alright, downward facing. Drop down to your knees. Take a moment. What did you say, Keith?
I said it's no crow.
It's no crow.
It's not a crow.
It is no crow. You know, but the thing about chair pose is everybody can get into chair pose. Crow, there is a chance that people will actually not get to even like resemblance of crow. Not even if the feet are down, but like there as in their arms, right? Chair pose. I got no excuse for chair pose. How are you guys feeling?
The micro bend and the standing leg for Warrior 3, I used to hate it and I'm starting to like it more, but that micro bend helps, like to get the letter T. It's
Micro
huge.
bend or a big bend, right?
Yes.
Can be very,
It's
very,
challenging
very
in a
big.
way,
Yeah,
but the
it
bend
is.
makes it a little more
You know, it really, honestly, simply depends on the flexibility of your hamstring. Like, if that just tells you, you know, I would love to see a person who can do splits. How do I want to say this? Who can, if you have a straight leg, right, if you were able to have a straight leg and proper Warrior 2, 3, and not be able to do splits, I would be shocked. I would be like, no way. Show me. Right? Because the length of the hamstrings and the glutes, the flexibility is just so big in both legs that like it's just impossible for me to straighten my leg and be in the right place. Anyway, downward facing dog, I'm talking way too much. Way too much. When is the non-talkative season? Somebody tell me. Because Libra was bad. Libra, I was just like, you guys. It was ridiculous how much I talked in Libra season. So I don't know. I thought Sagittarius would be okay, but apparently not. Oh my god. Oh, thank you.
That's the accent.
Oh, that's great. You know, that actually works out really well. We balance each other because I can't stop myself, but you don't mind. So it's really great. Oh my God, breath in. This class is going like I don't know where, you guys. Through your nose, open mouth, let it go. This is a private event. Even though it's being live streamed on the internet, it's like truly private event. Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's collect ourselves. Find the breath. Find the exhale. Lengthen. Push away from the hands. Weight shift into the legs. Stick your butt out. Don't be afraid, little pelvic tilt. In through your nose. Let's connect. Open mouth. Let it go. Again, in through your nose. Open mouth. Release. Right leg lift slowly. Up and back. Active. Step your right foot all the way in. Warrior 2 to rise. Breath in. Up and over. Reverse. Let's keep moving. Let's warm up. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Right leg goes long. Three-legged dog. Lengthen. Step your right foot all the way in. Back heel down. Hip open. Press. Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Up and over. Reverse. Reach. 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 Arms to a T. Utkatasana. Exhale down, take an inhale and exhale. Look down for balance, right knee bends. Up and over, reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands, strong arms, three-legged dog. Back, step in all the way, warrior 2 again. Up and over, reverse. Extended side angle. Take a moment, inhale, in and out. And an exhale. Inhale back to warrior 2 and reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot. Right leg goes long, three-legged dog. Step your right foot in, stay square, high crescent lunge. Inhale, rise, airplane arms and torso, lean. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, go, warrior 3. Bend the standing leg, people. Right, Shelly? Inhale, arms go down, standing split, plant your hands. Walk, step, float. Downward facing dog, breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, release. Again, in through your nose. Open mouth, left side, coming up. Inhale, left leg lift. Step it all the way in, open up, warrior 2. Find depth through your legs, reverse. Reach, reach. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg goes long, three-legged dog. Active back foot. Step it all the way in again. Maybe just a tad shorter stance, come up. Straighten your front leg, up and over, reach. Yes, arms to a T. Ride the breath. Lean, lean, lean. And then exhale. Nice. Inhale where you are. Exhale, left knee bends. Up and over, reverse. Reach. Arms go down. Frame the foot. Plant your hands firmly. Push the mat away. Three-legged dog. Hips. Ride them back. Step your left foot all the way in. Warrior 2 coming up. Up and over, reverse to extended side angle. Take a moment, find the line through the right side. Yeah, back to reverse. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg goes long, three-legged dog. Find a release from the weight from the hands. Step it in. Arms rise, high crescent lunge. Airplane arms and torso, lean. Take a breath and fly, warrior 3. And take a moment, push, bend, lift, all of those verbs. Inhale and standing split, hands down, take a hop. Take a hop or 2 or 3, ride it down through your vinyasa. Whew. Nice. All right. Let's find knee again. What could we do that would be useful while we're kneeling? Oh my gosh, we could twist, I guess. That would be good. Knees, actually, I love twisting on the knees. Mary, do you ever twist on the knees in class? Oh, okay. I just like to twist like this. Just upright. You know, straight and simple. Alright, so you are on your knees, or you are on a block, right, in between your legs, or on a box, or maybe everybody has, I'm gonna assume that everybody has blocks. Don't you all have blocks at home? Every single one of you? Yeah, exactly. Duh! Right? I mean, hello. So you're required to have a block.
I used to not during quarantine when I would watch it.
Uh-huh.
I always have the same books that I would use.
Oh, that's so cute! Oh my gosh, that's adorable. But now she has blocks, see? That's exactly how it should be. You start with the books, but the moment you start doing these videos, you are on the blocks. Because you're like, yoga! Save my life! Oh my god. Yep. Alright, hard lifts. Find a little tuck of the tail, right? Notice what happens when you lift up a little bit through the pelvis and then kind of round under, right? Notice that your core fires up if you didn't sit back down, right? If you lift slightly, your core squeezes in. Hard lifting up, crown of the head. And then slowly take your left arm over your right knee and let your right arm drop. Maybe roll the right shoulder up and back. And then there you are. Still lifting through the heart. Still reaching tall through the crown of the head. Now this is turning into a little bit of a yin. Oh my god! This is great. Which would be perfectly appropriate. You should taste everything in Sagittarius season, right? You guys, it's like you are packing 17 billion lifetimes into one. That's what's happening, right? That's what you get, every single fucking yoga pose in one flow. That's Sagittarius energy. Oh, you know, I did that one. Not me. I took a class. I swear there was like every single fucking yoga pose that exists. I was like, how? How we did this in the last 75 minutes? I was blown away. Oh, it was so funny. It was body electric, I will tell you that. Alright, coming back up, unwind. Just take a moment and stay in the middle. Roll the shoulders super slowly forward. Super slowly lift them up, turn them back down, and then find whatever looks like neutral for your shoulders. And then find the lift through the heart again. Find the engagement of the belly. You're lifting, sitting nice and tall, breathing. And then on your next exhale, so you inhale to prepare and you exhale, begin to turn off to your left. Right hand gets a hold of some part of your right thigh, and then you maybe pull a little and see where you can find a comfortable edge when you pulled, and then you just kind of let go and then you stay somewhere, right? So there's a contact, but there's not active pulling with the hands. You get there and then you release and then you stay. And then you feel into your body. You feel your ribs, you feel your spine twisting, you feel the rotation. Almost there. Take a breath in. Finish your exhale, and then unwind. Come back through the center, roll the shoulders. Oh, what a good twist does. Oh my goodness. I wasn't a huge fan of twisting, but it kind of grew on me. I still don't like back bends though. Back bends, we don't vibe. It's my low back, not my thoracic spine. My thoracic spine, I think, is actually fine, but something in my low back is just not cooperating. And I have a strong low back. At least I think I do. But do you think why I think I do? Like this shit, whatever this is called, locus or lotus or whichever, I can hold it all day. All day. Right? And then, so what is that? That's low back muscles, right? I mean, a little bit of glutes. I can soften my legs. It's all low back muscles. Anyway, how are you?
Quads or psoas are tight.
Huh?
Well, maybe your quads and psoas are tight, so your back is having to do the work to push it.
My quads and psoas. That's a great theory. I love it. And you know what? You're right. Because this shit, I would die. Like my quad hurts so bad. And then so, you know what? That makes perfect sense because for whatever reason, I'm sure everybody is super fascinated. But for whatever reason, I was in a class recently. I was taking class. It was Jamie. And then I did wheel on the blocks underneath my feet. So I think it gave me more lax and it felt fine. Like I was in like a really great wheel, like my low back did not hurt. Feet on the block. I was like, so quads, you're right. And you just stretch my quads. Because it's not, you know how everybody is like, some people are really tight and they really can do this. Right? I have a huge range of motion, right? So I am like, thoracic spine is fine. But the low back is
It's doing the work to push.
offset my legs. And that's why you have other teachers on the porch, so you can learn while you're teaching. It's great.
And handstand,
Yeah?
right? The legs like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot to do with psoas too. Tightness. For me.
Yeah, I guess, but I have such a good L. Like what? I mean, I don't know if I can do it right now, but like
But your L, so Lutz, your L on your left leg is contracting your psoas, so it's making pain. Because you're using.
But okay, so let's say I couldn't hold a handstand, but here I am, right? The leg is straight. Both of them are fairly straight. So wouldn't that disprove what you're saying? No?
It makes sense because when you do this,
Mm-hmm.
you're putting your psoas in flexion, so it's shortening it.
Yeah.
So then when you have to
Back
go
bend.
back, then you have to open your psoas.
There you go. High five. This is great.
We solved the mystery.
The mystery of Lutz's back bend.
I want you to do a back bend in January.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is something else. Let's go to downward facing dog because speaking of back bends, while I don't like back bends, I love flip dog. Love. That's like my favorite. So and that's kind of a back bend, but you know what, Mary? The legs, it's all open and soft, so I can get there the way that I want, and I'm still supported even while I'm compromising. That's why I love it. That's great. Right leg lifts up and back. Oh my god. Bend your knee, flex your foot, open your hip. And then take a moment and even here, right, already investigate what is happening, how it's happening. Can you move into a new place that you haven't been before? Can you find maybe a little different angle? Yep, and then slowly begin to shift forward. Again, any variation of supported side plank or flip dog. If you don't feel ready, don't go there. You know, and then I always feel that it's not long enough. For me, when I'm practicing, when people get you there and they're like, I don't know, I guess I struggle keeping people there too because some people look like they're really suffering. Come on forward whenever you're done. Yeah, find your way to plank, chaturanga, hips go back, downward facing. Alright? I wish I could have like a personal questionnaire in every class from every student, and it would, but it would happen like, you know, telepath, like I would be able to gather the data, like, you know, like a computer. That would be great. Wow. See? Sagittarius. Oh my god. Left leg lifts, up and back. Bend your knee, flex your foot, open your hip. We should just do my Sagittarian flow every year. in Sagittarius. Forward and flip or side planket. Under the no light of the moon. You take your time. Whenever you're ready, whenever you're done with it, just get out. And then find your way through Chaturanga or not, back into downward facing dog. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna, are we done flowing or are we going down or what's happening? I know, but what I'm asking is how are you feeling?
We can do some more yen.
Are we not gonna be cold? Okay. All right, good, great. Sounds good. So in that case, not sure how much you're gonna like this, if you maybe gonna regret it. Wide-legged, seated, please. I find wide-legged seat very difficult for people. Keith, what do you think? Wide-legged? It's very difficult. Even people who are... How do you feel, Rach, about wide-legged forward fold? But do you feel that it's not easy? It's not like a... It's like a little meaty love? Yes. See, and that's kind of the difference. Little meaty love. Like, it's a little tough love, almost. You either love it or you hate it, but it's like wide-legged. All right. Fold.
I like my legs wide versus together.
Oh, really? Together is worse for you? What would that tell us, Mary? I think that speaks to the glutes. Don't you think?
Or hamstrings, or maybe depending on where she feels it, like
Yeah, sure. I could see that.
So, tell me the last thing you said.
QL.
Oh yeah, I think it's all tight,
Yeah.
but definitely glutes and hamstrings.
Yeah.
And pelvis tilt.
Yeah, the ass hinge. That's what we call it, the ass hinge. That's Alex's term. I am not taking that as my own, but it's just been adopted. Yeah. He has ownership of few of my cues these days. Right, but it's so funny because ass hinge was definitely not the cue that we were taught in teacher training. Oh my god. Not only I don't think it's like a proper anatomical, that's hilarious.
My hinge is broken.
Your ass hinge is broken. You know, it's really hard for some people to find that. I look at it every day. Standing forward fold is your biggest stellar there. The moment people can fold from the waist instead of from the back, no ass hinge. Does not exist. It's like locked. Cemented. Cemented hips.
We're working on it.
We are. True story. So this playlist also was pretty interestingly coming together. And while it mostly contains Trevor Hall, there is actually quite of really weird songs that made their way on it. Again, in very open-minded Sagittarian fashion.
Is it published on Spotify?
Of course it is. It is on Spotify. Along with the 250. You guys, this is another thing. I get to make playlists for a living. Okay? They are good. They are good. They're good for yoga. For sure. And pumpkin patch, apparently. Alright, come back up very slowly. Roll the shoulders up and back. Grounded, keep grounded through the sits bones. Left arm up, right arm slides to the right foot. Just kind of lean in and then begin to flow. Come back through the center and then find your way to the left. Left hand down, right arm up. Lift, lift, lift. Keep the side stretch, right? Chest parallel to the side. And then as a matter of fact, if it is possible, you open the chest up towards the ceiling a little bit. Maybe the top arm goes slightly behind you. A little bit of a pecs, shoulder, rotator cuffs stretch. Keep going. I felt uneven, so I needed to even out. Finish your cycle and then find your way back through the center. And then the knees bend, soles of the feet come onto the mat. Grab underneath your kneecaps. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, chin into the chest, round. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders roll up and back, chest lift. Give yourself a pause. Allow the shoulders to find the very bottom edge of the lift. Thoracic spine, right? Right there. Chin into the chest, round. See here, Mary, though, I feel low back as an offset of the actually quite a big back bend for me that I did just a moment ago. Back up, inhale. Isn't that interesting? Mary's gonna fix me all the way down. Mary's gonna fix my low back. Onto your back. Knees come in, into the chest. Find your way to happy baby. And then happy baby feels so good. You know, my spine is so weird, Mary.
I don't think that's weird that it feels good on your side.
No, I know that wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Those two statements didn't actually wear in the same sentence.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, knees back into the chest, and then any variation of legs to the side. So either knees together, or one leg extends down, and you bring the knee, or you eagle your legs, or whatever you do with your legs, and then you drop them off. And then even here, somebody could possibly feel a low back. Twists are very interesting. So be mindful of any feedback from your low back, pretty much at all times, I think it's safe to say. Loving our fire, right, Rach? Aww. How could I not? How could I possibly not? Find your breath. If you're ready, finish your exhale. Inhale brings you back up. If you have legs crossed in any fashion, uncross, recross the other direction, take a breath. Adjust your upper body and drop your knees. And now it's dark. There are probably some stars, but I don't see any. Notice the longer you are here, notice the weight of your legs kind of being more substantial or feeling heavier. And if you let the right shoulder, it drops a little too, if you let it. Again, if you're ready, finish your exhale. Inhale brings you back up. A little bit of a wiggle, side to side. And then find your way to your final resting pose, whatever it may look like. Oh, Green Mountain State. Let the feet soften, maybe move them a little bit. Find the legs. Give them a weight. Give them permission to weight you down. Same go for the hips. Soft through the belly. Open through the heart. Beyond imagination. Open through your heart, not through your mind. We did that in Libra season. We're not doing that right now. We are opening through our hearts, where the fire of life lives, where the faith that there is a purpose, that there is a reason for all of this, reason that's good and valid and makes sense. The faith in your heart. For something you would not dare to imagine. Not even would you not dare, but you just wouldn't know how. The endless possibilities. And the question remains, why? And for me at least personally, I think the answer to the why is a little bit of a duality. One, there is really no answer. Yet somehow that's okay and that makes sense, right? And the second is that there is an answer in your heart that you can't quite verbalize, but you just know. So maybe the answer is knowing. There's a certain knowing of the why, even though you can't quite explain it. So perhaps it's either nothing or everything. The infinite exchange of energies, the infinite cycle of life. Listen to the words. There is a way. There is a way. It has always been. It has always. Find your breath. Notice where you went. Maybe take a mental note. Find your breath. And then connect back to the lungs, back to the body. Stretch the fingers apart. Stretch the toes apart. Arms reach up over your head. Give yourself a big stretch, big yawn. And then how I really want to get a sample, you guys, so we can do a little oming session. I find it kind of, more conducive to the oming, I've noticed. Anyway, sits bones down, belly in and up, chest rises, shoulders soft. Chin tucked in slightly, crown of the head reaching up. Big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. One more, in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Third time, or charm, last one, in through your nose fully. And big sigh out. Maybe the hands find their way to heart center, showing gratitude to yourselves for showing up on your mat. My gratitude to you for being here with me on the porch. Mindfulness into the breath space, into the heart space, and the sacred that unites us all. From my heart to yours, always. Namaste. Happy new moon, you guys! Oh. Burning shit away, you guys. It's just falling off. all of that sticky stuff that's been stuck on us for so long. Oh my god. For so long. Generations backwards, Shelly. Oh my god. Shelly. Generations. Ends with me. Fucking ends with me. I am done. You don't have to be done. I'm just gonna stop that phone. Oh my goodness. Bye, Walt.